Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be learning how to make picadillo. Picadillo is like a Latin beef stew made with ground beef. Very flavorful. Let's start with the ingredients. In the ingredients list, we have 1 diced onion, 1 cup diced potatoes, 1 diced green pepper, 4 cloves garlic, 2 pounds of ground beef. I use 80/20. 1 teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 2 tablespoons of ground cumin, 1 can of tomato sauce, ½ cup of sofrito, that's optional if you have it, a ½ cup of white wine, and a ¼ cup of green olives chopped, and then finally a ½ cup of raisins. Okay, we're going to start by browning the ground beef in a deep skillet. I like to use half of that ground cumin and season the beef while it's browning. So I put in 1 tablespoon of cumin. I'm using that little chopping tool. You can use a wooden spoon too, or a spatula. Finish browning the beef and then drain it. I use a spider and I take out the ground beef from the skillet and drain it on some paper towels. Once that is complete, you clean the pan and then start by sauteing the onions, peppers, and garlic using the same skillet. Next up, we're going to add the sofrito and the tomato sauce. Continue stirring and bring it to a simmer. This is a very flavorful dish. It packs a lot of flavor, and you can see from all these ingredients, although it comes together very quickly. You can make this in about an hour. Okay, next up we're going to add the spices, and then we're going to add the raisins. The raisins are just dried black raisins from the box. You don't need to plump them. They will plump after cooking in the sauce. And next we're adding the diced potatoes. Make sure that you're stirring those into the sauce well. They should be covered because they need to cook for about 30 minutes in the simmering sauce in order for the potatoes to soften up. And now we're adding the ground beef that we drained. Make sure you stir everything well together, keeping the pan on medium heat. Now we're going to add the wine. Start with a ½ cup. You can add more wine later if you feel like the stew is getting a little too dry. And next we're going to cover this up and cook it for about 30 more minutes simmering. After I remove it, the potatoes are cooked. You can check with a fork to make sure that they are soft. And I'm adding 1 spoon of sugar here. This offsets the acidity of the tomatoes and just kind of balances out the flavor. That's optional. Final step is to add the olives. The olives are one of the trademarks of this dish. They counterbalance the sweetness of the raisins. This is a delicious dish, packs a lot of flavor, and it serves a lot of people. You can serve it with rice, use it for tacos, or serve it by itself. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please come back and visit soon. Thank you.